Yeah, got a little news. Actually, I heard this news yesterday, but I just want to give my thoughts on it. Some little entertainment news going on now. As people know, Marvel is pretty much running the movie business. I mean, Marvel's like can't be stopped right now. They got major blockbusters. They got the superhero game pretty much on lock. DC trying to give them a run for their money, but Marvel is pretty much winning that battle. And you know the superhero craze is kind of big right now, and Marvel is number one on that. So, some news came out like last week, I believe. One of the major figures in Marvel has been removed. Now this is James Gunn. James Gunn directed Guardians of the Galaxy 1, and then wrote and directed Guardians of the Galaxy 2. So now he's been removed from Marvel altogether. They don't. He's not writing. He's not directing. The reason was because he has these tweets. He put out these. Man, first I was like, for some tweets, what did he say? You know, it was some derogatory tweets to it was like some jokes, basically supposed to be like jokes, you know, some sexist, racist stuff that he put out. Some of it, when I read of it, some of it was kind of bad, but you know, it was just like, gotcha, you know, I'm just joking, you know, that's how it was presented. But you know, some people didn't think that shit was funny, and he got fired. So these are old tweets I heard that he put out as a joke, because he had like a, you know, I think he used to write for some kind of site that used to do like shock humor or something. So he put out these tweets as like a joke or whatever, and he, you know, erased them, but the tweets came back up, and you know, some of it. A lot of it was kind of like it was distasteful humor. I didn't think a lot of that stuff was too funny, but whatever. You know, it got real public, and Marvel went on ahead and fired him because of that. So I don't know. I don't really care about making a big deal about him being fired, and that's because I think it's better for Marvel to remove him from Marvel. And I'm telling you why, because one, I did not like Guardians of the Galaxy 2. And I didn't like Guardians. I love Guardians of the Galaxy 1. The first one, I love. Part 2, I hate it. And I really believe it had a lot to do with James, or it had everything to do with James Gunn. And I feel like, okay, the first one he didn't even write. You know, he just directed the first one, and he wrote, you know, the second one. The second one was so bad to me. I thought the second one was just like pure cartoon. It's like he turned a movie into a fucking cartoon, and I was like, this dude really don't know what he's doing, man. I think he got some good ideas on directing, but writing, no, because all he did was took everything that was good in the first one and rehashed it in this one, but it was worse. The dialogue, the drama, it was all bad to me, and none of it worked. I didn't like it at all. And I'm looking like, it's like, oh, he's gonna be in charge of phase 3 of Marvel. I'm like, oh man, they're gonna have him doing the whole structure on how they're gonna do the next phase in Marvel. And I'm looking like, oh no, because you know, if you look at Guardians 2, it was a fucking cartoon. Like, no, man. I really I'm really on board with the decision to remove James Gunn, but the way it happened, I'm not cool with. You know, it's whatever. But the fact of the matter is, now we got to move on. So this brings my next topic. Dave Bautista, which plays Drax, the Destroyer in the series, said if they don't use James Gunn's script, he's gonna quit. I don't know. I think he, you know, he's I guess he's real good friends with James Gunn. I don't know, but seems like he's, you know, he really want to back James Gunn, and he's threatened to quit if they don't use his script or whatever. I don't know if that's the move that Bautista should have made. But I feel like maybe Bautista feel like, look, my career is taking off. I don't really need Marvel to further my career. So, I got enough leverage to make that move. So I just feel I feel like he don't have enough leverage to do that. But he feel like, look, if this don't work out for me and I end up leaving Marvel, that's fine. I'm still gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? So I hope they don't use James Gunn's script, and I just hope they stick to their guns. No pun intended, but I hope they stick to their guns and go in a whole nother direction. I just feel like I didn't like Guardians 2, and I know that that it's gonna be more of that, and I don't want that. So I'm on board with that. So the question really is, will Guardians of the Galaxy series, will this franchise survive without Dave Bautista character Drax the Destroyer? I'm gonna say yeah. Much as I like Dave Bautista, much as I like his character as Drax, I think the Guardians can move forward without him. Like just in story wise, without that character. He's a good character. He's funny. He's like actually one of my favorite characters in the second one, just because him doing funny stuff. But he's not like so important to the plot that you can't move on without him. So I'm kind of thinking like Bautista ain't got that much leverage to be doing that, but it's whatever. I think he, I just think he, just trying to support his friend or whatever. But I hope he really reconsider his position, because I don't think they're gonna go back on what they're gonna do. But I just hope he reconsider, going that far. But yeah. I wouldn't know how they would do it, but they're just, because if you think in the Guardians of the Galaxy comic run, they had multiple members. So, and Drax the Destroyer himself looked different on several different, occasions, where, I hope they don't do this and just recast him. Just get some other dude. They put Brock Lesnar in there. Just cast Brock Lesnar instead of like nobody noticed. Like nobody would notice. That would be funny. But no, but I hope Dave Bautista reconsider his position, because I like Dave Bautista and I like Drax and I want him to stay. But my honest opinion is that I think Guardians franchise can move forward without him, but I hope they don't. So that's my thoughts. That was my thoughts on what's going on with the MCU. So I'm gonna move on to some more topics.